All right, y'all ready? All right, 1, 2, 3. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Mythic Talks podcast, where we're going to talk about HCS related topics, anything Halo 2 as well, but mainly just sticking to the competitive scene. But today we're going to talk about HCS London. I got on board with me today the Mythic crew. We got Only Use a Frag. We got Mr. Epic Beast, Fulcrum, and Quick Fuse, and myself, C4. So, guys, we're about to jump into some campaign. Let's talk about our first subject. I don't know what everybody's thoughts are, or what y'all have in mind to talk about, but I have on my list here, we can talk about the Sentinels versus SSG series and the Darth Boo Boo incident. But yeah, what are y'all's overall thoughts? Let's talk about that matchup that they had at London.
Did this restart again? God damn it.
Yeah, it did.
I personally missed the match, but I did see the Darth Boo Boo memes.
Yeah, the memes were glorious. But yeah, that match was honestly like Sentinels was they were really they were whooping some ass, man. Like they were putting SSG on the ropes, and those first two maps that they had, I think they took interference game off of them. I believe it was Strongholds. I'm not sure what the Slayer match was. But yeah, that was like, just one of those epic matches, and then Boo Boo pulled off that that force choke, and then it kind of like, honestly, Sentinels kind of choked the series like literally right after that. So it was actually hilarious.
Reverse swept, right?
Yeah, he got reverse swept. I mean, it was a competitive
reverse force choke.
Yeah, they got reverse force choke. But I mean, it was pretty competitive. Yeah, like let's talk about it a little bit. Like, what did y'all see in that match that that really led to them losing it ultimately? Like, what do you think? What was the key component of that?
I mean, I think SSG just kind of woke up.
Really?
Yeah, SSG went. I think SSG went to the back and had a talk, and they just came back and completely reset. But SSG was playing really well. I was really impressed with SSG, and I was honestly kind of pulling for him to win that series.
Yeah, I was too, because I had points on him. Like I had 80,000 fucking points.
If Optic's not playing, SSG is who I'm rooting for. So
I do think Darth Boo Boo is one of the coolest mid-game taunts in Halo history.
Yeah, that was probably one of the best moments in all of HCS history that I think we've seen. And then you had All-in-One, the editor slash content creator. He he made a freaking video of Boo Boo. Like he used a green screen, like with like a part of the venue's background to like make it look like he was at the LAN, and that Boo Boo was force choking him. It was absolutely hilarious. If you didn't get to see it,
that was funny.
I saw that.
Yeah.
The lip bite.
Yeah, honestly, like that production value on that fucking little clip was honestly some of the best shit I've ever seen, to be honest. He has a good camera and a good setup, so hats off to him.
Where are you going?
Yeah, we're at the we did this part already before.
Yeah, I don't know why it reset us. I picked the
I think
same.
you guys had different save files, so this is.
Well, we did this one together, but
Yeah.
oh well.
Appreciate you being in the chat,
Two of
Dragon.
you were recovery, and then 2 of you were like just field-based Barkin or whatever. I don't know what it's like.
I don't remember specifics about what went down in the series. I would have to watch it back, but I know, yeah, SSG.
They played well the last 3 games, but overall,
They definitely weren't. Yeah, they weren't playing their best that weekend, but they were still able to in a lot of those big matches. I mean, they had 2 reverse sweeps over the weekend, so
I really think.
I mean, SSG just always has that ice clutch factor, and I think they're able to. Holy shit!
I'm really thinking that Sentinels, those first 2 games they played, like they just weren't playing on the same page. I think ultimately, like Sentinels were just like playing so like tight, like together, like their team shot was like impeccable, like and then I don't know. I think SSG just kind of fell flat on the positioning part of things and like the timing and everything overall, and that's what led to their, those first two losses. But then they bounced back, of course, and won the game. So, but then we got to move on. They they go to the next round. I'm trying to think who they played. So they beat Sentinels. They move on in the winners bracket. They didn't play FaZe. They played Shopify.
They lost to Shopify. Yeah.
Shopify, and then of course they struggled against like Sentinels, but Shopify's like a whole nother fucking beast.
That
so,
was the best Shopify has ever looked.
Yeah, and they completely destroyed them. So go ahead.
Like if Shopify could always play the way they played SSG, that would have been, you know, they would be actually like considered as a good team. Like,
Well, I would say they've solidified themselves as top 4 now.
yeah, I mean, I think Sentinels is right there though, and you know, it's tough to say.
Yeah, Sentinels, like, I think Sentinels can be competitive with Shopify, but Shopify just has, like, they have that momentum. They had that momentum kind of going in the tournament, though, you know? Like, Sentinels kind of coming off, like a bad run with Sparty, and, you know, of course, Precision probably helped pick up that momentum a little bit, but they didn't have a whole lot of time to really, I mean, I don't know. I guess they had 2 months, almost, but, or at least a month to kind of, like, prepare, so. You know, they looked. I think they looked pretty good overall. Like they just kind of got to find their footing, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, they had a hard time having to play Optic so much. Like,
Yeah. They've always had like this problem where they just like fight Optic like in the tournament all the fucking time. Like last season they kept playing Optic like first fucking round like in the pools.
Like that was probably the hardest pool when you think about how well Quadrant did. Yeah, and I have to say, like, good job for Optic to even manage to get second in that tournament. They played FaZe, they played SSG, they played Zen,
They played all the big hitters.
yeah, they played Shopify. It's like they had to fucking beat everyone.
It shows you how good of a team they are, though, to be able to like
They
do that.
can. Like, I don't know if Shopify can beat these other teams. Like, they lost to FaZe, they lost to Optic. They beat SSG. Like they haven't proven to me that they can beat everyone.
They can beat them at different times, but the question is, can they beat them all in the same weekend? And I don't think they've proved that yet.
Yeah, I mean,
And I don't think they beat Optic at all, except for online.
they might have taken a game off, but they definitely haven't taken a series. That's for sure. I don't think they've taken. Have they even taken Optic to a game 5?
I don't remember, but I don't think so.
But yeah, that.
Speaking of Optic Shopify, that's one of the things I really want to talk about in this podcast. That Game 2 Slayer, it was 48-49 Optic up, and it took 3 minutes.
Wait.
Oh, that was one of the best.
Oh,
endings
wait.
to a Slayer I've
The
seen
Slayer?
in
Wait,
recent
you said the
Halo.
Slayer took 3 minutes?
Yeah,
I thought it was
the final the final kill took 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
First press had camera.
Yeah. So that was gonna be my next topic, was the Optic versus Shopify series, and then like that last freaking bit where Optic were all like an A.
And even like before that, like Formal almost went and died. And he's like, "Fuck, I'm out of here." And
Remember that.
then Lucid almost died, and then they got camo because of it. And then all of that happened without a fucking kill taking place.
Yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, like that. I'm gonna be honest. When I watched Suppress with that camo, and I was like, okay, he's gonna make a play here, right? And he went towards A, and I could see on the screen that like Optic was like in there, like they were in the garage, and they were like posted up for the most part. Like the whole team was there, and then like he goes in there, and it was like they did some fucking magic trick, dude. It's like completely like disappeared, dude. And I was like, where the fuck did they go?
They all just went to town.
Yeah.
And the casting was great. I gotta say,
They just fought a minute, didn't they?
Yeah, they just went bottom mid. That's all they did.
Yeah, they all ran through the map.
to clutch on the casting for that, because the casting was just incredible in that moment as well.
And
Clutch
you know,
really like did a great job in that moment.
and a lot of people give Clutch a lot of shit, but he's actually pretty good. It's hard to cast.
He is, yeah, he's great.
He's a good caster.
Woo!
I can't respawn. I died. What the? But yeah, I mean,
Apparently.
I think it was nice seeing Clutch back on the desk again. You know, being a caster and an analyst at the same freaking time. You also got Why Not, you know, on board casting some. You know, they were a little bit short. They didn't have Golden Boy. They didn't have Active. You know,
They had the Lethal from the UK.
yeah, they did have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see more of him. And then they had Sims, who used to be a caster in H5, kind of like make a cameo. He was probably in town. No, he didn't cast.
He did the interview.
He came and did the interview, and then he kissed Lethal or basically kissed him on the stream. He's actually like Sims was a goated caster back in the day.
Yeah, Sims was great.
All I can ever remember when it comes to him casting was Eric Rona, like, you know, screaming and shit. But mentioning casters, I'd like to see Puckett back on the desk
Bring me
one
back
day.
to the days of Gandhi casting.
Oh, dude, I never really got to like pay attention. I never really watched that era of Halo. I might have to go back and just hear Gandhi cast one day, if there's still any video of that.
Gandhi Golden Boy was the duo back then.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it was good. Gandhi Golden Boy or Washi Golden Boy. Those have always been the like duo.
Yeah.
So, any other thoughts on the tournament? Congrats to FaZe for showing
I
up.
can't believe they made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. They surprised everybody, and it's not like people were like talking shit. Like, I don't know, there was some weird. There's some stuff being said about like everyone was like talking down on FaZe, but I just think people were being realistic. Like, they hadn't been performing like themselves.
No, they
Yeah.
haven't been
I
at
mean,
all.
I think one thing that you know, I didn't really know about how bad the sickness was that Frosty had the last few months. I didn't know it was that bad.
yeah.
Apparently he was.
I didn't even
like,
know he was sick, to be honest.
Fucking because he's normally their IGL, and apparently he wasn't even doing that,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just been super sick, and maybe that contributed. Like maybe
Oh yeah, definitely.
Frosty had probably the best of event he's ever had in Infinite.
It's hard to. I can't like if I'm feeling sick, I can't focus in the same way that I can when I'm not.
If I'm tired or like, if I'm tired or sick, it's just really hard to be like in that zone, you know, like to be able to really think clearly about what you need to do. So, you know, then you get more frustrated. You know, you get more rage induced. You know, it's very hard because your mental is just completely shot at that point. So, you know, hats off to him for recovering and
But
coming back strong.
yeah, it was a great grand finals. Both teams played their hearts out.
They played a renegade mode at the end there.
Trippy was a little bit slow in that series, and I think honestly, I think if Optic is playing on all cylinders, they beat FaZe every time. Maybe not every time, but
There was a couple moments where Lucid like backed down when he like had to get a kill, and it was just like
He
in
started
that
to
game
play a little
three.
passive.
Yeah.
Which
I'm gonna run and get a
It
jump
kind
real
of seems
quick.
like they lost confidence a little bit.
Yeah, when you lose confidence, man, it's a very detrimental
Yeah.
thing, dude.
But there was like a fight that he had to take, and he just went back down, and then it was game over. And I'm like, you gotta take that fight.
Yeah, there's moments where you just gotta like let loose, like, and like you gotta push through. And
Yeah, there was that blue. It was the blue hill on in that off map. Like Lucid backed off, and then she just started. You were gonna lose it and die either way,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
win it and die either way. Like you were gonna die probably no matter what. You probably could have inked out that 1 extra second to get the tap.
Yeah.
Maybe ruined the momentum there.
They gave up on a hill.
Literally when you
a
need
second
to
away
like
from
a second.
it. It was like if he took the 1v1, they could have capped the hill. Or like had potential.
Yeah, he
Like,
backed
it wasn't
off,
guaranteed.
got the kill on the 1v1, and then got rushed by 2.
Yeah, but instead opted to go down by 2 hills. But you know, it just wasn't there Sunday.
FaZe was just on point anyways. Like they were full confidence. Like there was nothing
Yeah,
stopping them. So.
Renegade was back.
Renegade was back.
Snakebite was playing his mind out too. That hill game.
Right, you
They
know
talked
who
about
I
him in
don't
actual
feel
fact.
like was playing his mind out. I'm not really sure. I'd have to watch it back, but I kind of feel like Rolo 2 wasn't as
He was,
like.
I felt like he was
I feel like
definitely
it-
not spoken about as much as everyone else. in the
Yeah,
team that day.
that's what I kind of
Probably doing
mean
good,
too.
but, like,
Yeah, he's doing
Frosty
good.
having a really good series, so
I just don't feel like Royal
Hard to
2 was
say.
like that guy that, you know, he wasn't that guy at that tournament. He was there and doing good, but like you had the rest of the team kind of like just fucking popping, you know. Of course, Royal 2 is always good. Don't get me wrong. Like he's always doing great. You know, I can't take that away from him. I just don't.
feel like
I
he
guess
was
it's because I
the
didn't.
player that they needed him to be rather than
Yeah.
being a superstar.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
If you got Snakebite and Renegade popping off,
Popping
it's
off?
hard to.
Yeah.
Not everybody.
Yeah, it's hard to get kills when they're all taken. Like, you know. So.
Renegade and Snakebite.
But I mean, like, if you
and
have you're
everything.
playing, and you're in a match and like 2 people out of or 3 people are doing well, and you're typically the one that would be doing it, you just gotta shift your role.
Yeah,
Do what
you know,
they do for
sometimes
you.
when people are popping off, you kind of got to just be the damage dealer, you know, kind of sit back and just shoot everything for them, you know, and then live and make those key plays where like, because you know, they might be the entry fragger and picking up all the kills, and they may die, and then you got to kind of be like the guy that lives, and you might not be taking those risks, you know, to make good plays, like, or a fancy play, should I say? It is what it is. But, oh shit! I just fell off the map. Thank you. Little tombstone-looking things. But yeah, like so, Optic versus FaZe. We talked about that. I mean, the overall matches though, like
They were probably some of the best Halo we've seen.
yeah, I loved how many game 5s we had in pool play.
yeah,
That
dude.
that was awesome.
You had
Oh yeah, it was incredible.
Usually pool play is
trumpets.
a bit
Quadrant.
blowouts.
We gotta talk about the trumpets.
Oh, dude, I like the trumpet. I thought that was pretty cool. It was very unique.
People hated them.
But they weren't playing for him. That's why he was talking about like, I just need them to like make a sound when I win. I think I saw that tweet. Pretty sure.
What did you say?
But yeah, Quadrant dude even looked good. Like I was really, honestly, as much as I was wanting SSG to kind of win this event, like I always kind of do, Quadrant put on a freaking show, and dude nearly freaking beat him.
Should have beat SSG.
They choked.
They won the first round on the game 3 oddball, and then didn't show any fight left.
Yeah,
Home field advantage.
they were. I honestly expect them to be doing good this year for the rest of the year, just based off that performance. I don't know. We'll see, because
Yeah.
I guess jet lag is a bitch, but you really can't make that an excuse when the American teams come and win.
I feel kind of bad for ITB, like taking Shopify to game 5,
Oof.
taking who else did they take to game 5? They beat Native, right?
I think they beat Native.
5.
Native got
Yeah.
top 16, I believe.
Yeah, but
they got top
they didn't
12.
make
Top
yeah,
12.
I'm saying
Okay,
they
top
didn't
12.
make
My bad.
they didn't
Sorry,
make
Native.
pools for ITB after taking Shopify to game 5 because they apparently were still asleep when they played SWAT.
An array of sensors in your armor, and I analyze the input. You.
Yeah, ITB, like, I really expected them to at least be top 8.
Look,
I mean,
there.
beating
That's the source.
almost beating Shopify, they should be, but
Yes, it
Yeah, you
is.
would think.
Maybe
Yeah,
there's
they
a way to
choked.
power it back up nearby.
They did really well against Shopify. There's like, I think the only series really where they stood out, to be honest. And it's kind of, you know, unfortunate, but you know, if they could have continued playing like they did in that series, they would have went way further. Because I mean, look at freaking Shopify 3-0 in Space Station. I mean, and you just took
Yeah.
them to game 5. Like, well, of course that was before that happened, but like,
and then you don't make bracket.
yeah, then you don't make bracket. Ooh. You know, that kind of sucks, man. That's a hit to your gut
File
for
that's
sure.
been unlocked,
Yeah.
but I don't have access.
So I think they'll stick together. They'll bounce back.
Yeah, they
I
will.
think they'll definitely look better in the future. I think Cloud9 looked a lot better than they.
I didn't really watch Cloud9
I would've
series
thought.
much.
I mean, they made top 8. I did not expect Cloud9 to even get that far.
I didn't expect them to be, you know, placing higher than ITB. I'll put it that
Yeah.
way. But
Even have Cloud9 anywhere near my top 8.
yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Wait, that
I
wasn't.
didn't have them leaving pools.
Enemies.
And, like maybe
Damn.
they did take a game off phase too. Like,
Yeah, they took. What was that game? Slayer, probably. I'm sure.
Oh, I don't know if anyone just saw it because this just happened 27 minutes ago. But
What?
Mickwin left native.
What?
Wow.
Oh, we got breaking news, everybody. What in the fuck?
I just opened Twitter right now. Native Gaming saying say goodbye
He
to
left or he
Mickwin.
retired?
One of the two. Or three. I think he might have been kicked. You know, we don't know. They obviously don't go into detail.
I wonder if
Thank you,
ABG
Austin,
still
for all your
there.
hard work, dedication, most importantly. All
I mean,
of you.
I do think Mickwin's the problem there. So
I do. I have to say it. I do too,
Good
man.
for his future
I-
endeavors.
He's obviously a good
was.
player in his own right, and
Yeah.
you know, one of the best
Honestly,
in the
I think
world.
it's
But
like it might be time for him to cater more to coaching.
I just think
I just-
he's not very consistent. There's moments where he looks like, he's
I don't-
popping off and everything.
I kind of
but-
feel like I don't know what it. I'm trying to think like mentally, like what it could be. That's like obviously he's still got a great shot. You know, he's still got the mechanics. You know, I don't know if he's the best when it comes to that, but like, do you think it's like maybe like he thinks he has the passion? Maybe it's like a lack of passion, like, you know, because passion can be a big driver of like how good you're gonna do, because you know, like you have more energy, you know, you're more focused, more concentrated, more determined, and
We're gonna wake up tomorrow and they're gonna be.
I mean,
You know.
he hasn't looked like how he did on Native White, and honestly, ever since that game, the tournament they dropped because of his hand, I don't think he's looked as good. Which sucks.
Stop. How is that a
This actually goes from city.
But yeah, you know, the overall matches, like really great matches all week. I was really having a blast doing the watch party. Thanks to Divian for giving me drops, even though I don't really deserve them. 'Cause I don't stream much, but he's a homie. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Had to get up way too freaking early though to catch the matches, and I actually missed the Optic SSG match. I'm actually still rewatching that still currently. So that, yeah, I'm on one of the last matches I think they got, and it sucks that SSG, you know, great for Kelly because he's an Optic fan. He gets to see him get beat. I mean, if you take that in consideration that they were the champions last event, Optic just put them out. That's a good thing, right? I mean, for Optic, like bouncing back and showing that they.
They've gotten second place in both events. They just.
I think they were
well. Step.
I think they were more prepared this event though, personally. Like, it seemed like mentally they were just there. Like they had it.
Yeah.
They had the practice.
Yeah,
into
but
it.
I still don't think Trippy showed up as
No.
much as he could have.
Yeah. He did. Didn't he have like one of the worst performances like on the team that event for like a couple of the
In
games?
grand finals, he didn't really show up, but I think he
Yeah,
played
yeah.
good for the rest of the
He was
event.
Yeah.
MVP on their other series.
Yeah.
So.
I think they played incredible the entire weekend. They just didn't play quite as good as FaZe on Sunday.
Not enough
But it was
bad.
still a good series.
Yeah.
And they also played the map that they lost to FaZe in Game 5.
No, it was. The seed is missing.
The Recharge King. And yeah, that was. They got eliminated on that same map both times.
Yeah. But like, let's move on to the next topic. You know, talk about the venue. Like, I mean, we weren't there, obviously. I've read a lot of the Reddit, you know, like comments and posts about the venue. Seen it in the chat. You know, the venue looked fun, like far as like the vibes and the energy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think that was the highlight of the weekend for like the spectators. You know, other than the matches itself. You know, the venue. I think they had a whole other room that could have been a little bit more open. I believe though the way they did it, they wouldn't have been able to sell as many tickets. It was a little bit bigger as far as like a stage goes, but I don't think the viewers would have had as much room.
And one thing I saw, like some people didn't even know that there was an upstairs to the venue until like day 2 or 3.
Really? Like,
And that's
crazy.
where all like the side tournaments were being played. So I don't know, maybe there was some lacking of signage or something if people didn't even know about that. I wasn't there, so I don't know. It's just
Again,
something
I think
heard.
they I think they weren't planning it to be as big as it was.
Yeah, they didn't probably think they were going to sell out, but like Blackpool was kind of like an indicator of like what to look forward to because that event completely sold out, I believe.
Twice.
Yeah.
Twice. Okay, so it sold twice, and this time they did 3 separate ticket sales for the Quadrant major, and every time I believe they sold out.
Yeah, and Mike or 343 didn't even have merch, and then I think
Yeah, it was only Quadrant, and apparently from what I read, they had shirts, they had a few jerseys and like some sweatpants and stuff, and then they ran out, and then apparently there was a comment, I think it was on Reddit, that they were supposed to have like a truck come in to bring some more, and I don't know if that ever happened, and like if they did, apparently like that sold out quickly, so like there wasn't enough to really go around and not much of a choice. And then apparently the food was okay. They had like
I heard they had 3 options. I think fish and chips and
sausage and then I think Cornish
Bangers and mash.
something. No, they didn't have. They had 3 options that I don't think were very popular for, especially probably
better
Americans.
than what fucking Worlds had.
Oh, World's
World's-
shit.
World's always got dude food. They got like chicken and like some
It
shitty
was
hamburger or
just like
something.
fucking crap pizza and
Honestly, the best time I've ever had, like, as far as food-wise at a venue for an HCS event was in Orlando. They literally had a fucking Papa John's and, like, a Chinese restaurant and then some other place in there. I can't remember the other one. And it was actually good because, like, Papa John's pizza, you can't really go wrong with. But, you know, it ain't the best in the world, but it's better than probably World's pizza. But, yeah, the venue, obviously, like, you know, pretty small. It kind of honestly reminded me of, like, my first HCS event I ever went to, which was 2015 Iron Gaming in Atlanta, in the convention center down there. It was like one small conference room. It was probably that. I mean, that one was obviously smaller than the Quadrant one, but yeah, it kind of reminds me of that kind of vibe. And there was really no merch at that event except for like some scuff stuff, I think, and like they had an orbital shock drop trooper like. Giving away stuff. Nice. But yeah, I mean, I think the venue served its purpose. Like, you know, it brought us closer to the players, as far as like seeing Darth Boo Boo
Yeah, that
and the
was
shit
super
talk.
cool.
You like
I kind of enjoyed the stage being in the middle. I just wish that it was in a larger space.
And
yeah.
It was actually like up on a stage.
Yeah, and like they could do that where the players are facing each other, like at one of these bigger events, and we even seen like Eco pop off. Like I think it was, some of the casters were talking about it in one of the videos, or it was actually maybe one of the streams.
Until 2 minutes ago.
No, it was HCS Pro
After they
Talk.
beat-
It was HCS Pro
I
Talk.
think it was
that said it.
after they beat Sentinels.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, it was. You seen Eco of all people, like one of the most quiet people in like all of Halo.
Oh, and
Say
and
something.
after they beat Quadrant, Legend popped off. Legend was like
Really?
shouting across.
I didn't see that.
After they beat Quadrant, Legend stood up and was like shouting across the stage.
yeah, I mean, it's a reverse sweep, so
Yeah, like they could
let's
do
get
that.
high.
They could do that at a bigger venue and just, you know, one of the issues that people pointed out about the setup, you know, 360 kind of like setup with the seats and screens seemed like a good idea, but I think there were some people that really couldn't even watch the screens because if you had bigger ones, you'd be able to read the score, and I think that was one of the things that people brought up was that you couldn't actually read the scores from where they were sitting. So like that was a big problem, and that's kind of sucks because like you don't really know what's happening. You know, like technically if you can't see the score, you can see the players obviously, but
I keep hearing the tower.
but yeah, venue, we got that out of the way. Vibes were good.
Down there.
You're just destroying these people.
I accidentally sniped Kelly.
But we'll move on to the biggest topic probably of the week, and I think everybody's gonna know what I'm talking about. The Spartan SSD incident. What is everybody's thoughts on this? Because, you know, it's a highlight of the weekend, a very unfortunate one for his team. Which, you know, unfortunately caused a couple of my regulator friends to miss out on winning the FFA because of Ryan Noob entering the contest. But
push it out of the way because it
yeah, we got SSD Spartan in the house, you know.
We now have ourselves a second father.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think that was a segue into a new topic.
I think it was very unprofessional how 343 put out a rushed statement that wasn't even true.
That's his call.
Yeah, blaming
fully.
him,
Well,
saying that
entirely.
the SSD wasn't theirs. Yeah.
Yeah, so now there's still people online saying he brought an SSD to the event, and it's not what happened.
Like, it's not what
Yeah.
happened. You guys aren't keeping up.
Apparently, he did bring a
He brought a
USB
thumb drive
drive.
with Windows on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not. He only had Windows.
Yeah.
And
Like-
Yeah, but it was an
realistically-
optimized
Yeah,
Windows.
And then,
optimized.
like, they said he had like software on it when he didn't install anything illegal, like in HCS
If you want to see
terms.
for yourself, it's waiting
Like-
for you in the
No,
database.
all he did that was
They're
illegal
tracking
was
UNSC
doing
transponders
something
too.
without the permission of the
Patches contain
administrators.
valuable
Without
equipment
asking.
and intel.
Like just doing it.
I think the
without asking.
punishment is a bit
It looks
harsh
like there are
versus
multiple
someone who
UNSC
actually
squads
got caught
engaged
doing
in
something and was
trying to
suspended from
survive.
one event.
Yeah.
They need your
And
help, Chief.
especially, I felt like he might feel like he could do something like that as he
Are you
helped
ready,
them establish their rules on optimizing
I
those
already told you
PCs.
that the odds
Yeah.
are
And
great.
yeah, it's wrong to think that, but like,
Then let's
it's
go
a little,
find out what that
you
signal
know, like
is.
he's been in that space.
I'm gonna go to the blue
And,
mark,
like,
guys.
Oh yeah,
you know,
totally.
Like he
And
knew
that's
what he
another
was doing.
thing too. Like that's another reason why Spartan would have like a thumb drive with an image of like a clean wiped PC with, because he does like PC work for people. Like he
Helps them optimize their shit.
optimizes, yeah, stabilizes and like optimizes PCs and shit. So he does that all the time. And
Which I can't wait to watch one of his
Yeah,
videos
I-
when I get mine.
as far as people like saying he cheated and stuff, like he definitely broke a rule, which we've already said. But at no time did he ever even play on that SSD other than practice.
Killed me.
Yeah.
Somebody killed me.
Sorry, the gun gets out of control.
That's
So,
it. It's all good.
The punishment
think-
is definitely
Appropriate name.
ridiculous, unfair.
Yeah, yeah. I think
super harsh on top of like the false statement and like, accusation.
I'll be
Like, they-
completely honest. I think being disqualified from the tournament was punishment enough. I don't think it should have really go past. Honestly, even
I
Atlanta.
could see Atlanta.
I mean, I
Yeah,
could see Atlanta, but I don't
I
even
don't-
know if that's a problem.
Well, you
I
gotta
don't
think
know.
about it this way: like he was punished by the team being DQ'd. He was also dropped from the organization.
Didn't get any prize money. You know,
yeah, any
like,
prize money, and
He is Dragon, yeah.
he's at the moment currently banned for the remainder of the year.
Which is really ridiculous, just to be honest.
it's worse than they're treating him worse than what Royal 2
Eh,
did.
I think
And-
what he did was more egregious for sure.
And that was actually
Royal 2 actually cheated.
Didn't Spartan have something that happened a few years ago though?
he got fined for shitting on the
For
game.
voicing his opinion.
yeah, that
Is that
that
what it is?
I don't that was he was kind of
he got
saying,
fined for voicing his opinion in a.
but I think he was doing it in a
wrong way.
very unprofessional manner, like fuck these devs or fuck
Yeah.
somebody or
yeah,
something
he
like
just
that.
he was
Yeah,
just being
after-
incredibly
Raleigh,
toxic.
I think it was.
Yeah.
That was early. So, but I
And
mean,
he
like,
even- I'm pretty sure
No,
he
I
got
believe
fined.
it was after Anaheim, I believe.
oh, okay.
Yeah, because they played in Anaheim, then he benched himself. No, it might have been. I don't know. You might be right. I don't know. That's a good question, but I think it was after.
That's a thing. It's a separate situation, I believe.
Yeah,
When
that
he
was a
benched
that was
himself
yeah
over
that was
the
a
UA.
that was a yeah it was. You're right. No, like,
I mean,
so it might have
you
been after Raleigh, to be honest. Yeah.
But that's fucking being vocal and being passionate and then being
Yeah.
pissed off. Like that's not
He
cheating.
was mad
Like,
that his team got at the time with the he benched himself that Ryan wanted to drop Nick and Nick was his duo, so he was really pissed about it.
Yeah, but Nick was the problem on that team.
yeah.
He was.
Ryan and Rain were great. I mean, they went on to Juve rosters to being the best players on said roster.
And like, I think the issue there was, Ryan Noob just didn't talk with Sparty
Yes,
before
he
kicking
does,
his
but
roommate off the
it's
team.
misplaced.
Yeah.
When the lockdown
Well, I don't
occurred, there was a
I don't even
power
think
spike
King
in
Nick
what
was
I
kicked off.
assume
Spartan
a
was
security
benched
building.
and King was still
Watch
playing,
it
I
on
think,
the
at one
news.
point.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. And then they
Yeah,
picked
like
up Manny
Spartan
for
Vincent's-
briefly, and they switched King Knit to
And then there was a
KCP.
time period where they had Snipe also very brief. For
Yeah,
one of them.
they had, but
Yeah.
that was they dropped
had
him and then
Snipe down
picked
low.
up Suspector at the same time. I think when they had
Yeah.
Snipe down.
And
That
was the
roster
best
wasn't.
time- That was like Unite, like second best run was with Snipe down too.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they just needed a little bit more time to brew. They probably could have been a really
Yeah.
maybe taking Suspector and replace him with somebody else.
I mean,
I
but
think
Snipe,
if they
Snipe
would've
down just wanted to go
paused-
play Apex. Like,
Just a-
he
I
I think
probably.
if Snake would have taken a pause and actually took the EUNH seriously, he probably would have had a better time in Halo.
If they would have had Sparty on the team with that roster, that would have been a fucking
Sparty, Snipe.
God, yeah.
I
That
think
would've been
Snipe
beast.
is also really fed up with 343. You know, we all saw his statement when he left. He's like, I walked in there, tried to give my ideas, and they laughed in my face. I don't really want to support a game where the developers are like that. That's, you know, I get it. Like, you can't just laugh at Snipe Down's face for giving you ranked ideas.
He's literally, he has been ever since, and people give me typically flack for this, but ever since Ninja left Halo, Snipe Down's been the voice.
Was Ninja the voice of Halo? I don't remember him being that.
During Halo 4, yeah, he was.
Oh, during Halo 4, yeah.
Late Halo Reach and all of Halo 4, like Ninja was, and early Halo 5, Ninja was the one trying to make Halo big. Like he, you know,
I feel
he
like
started H1Z1. He started streaming that, so he stopped
Let's go.
streaming
The
Halo.
gravity
He still
lift's
competing,
powered
but he was streaming H1Z1.
I feel like Lucid and Snakebite kind of take that role now
More Spartan
to kind of like.
Do we want to climb the tower here?
To get
Oh,
the skull? What
Yeah.
I'm trying to do.
I don't know. I don't see a lot of content come out from them. at
Yeah, but
all,
like you'll
other
see,
than-
you'll
other than like
Twitter.
gameplay videos.
No, I'm talking about like
Yeah.
Twitter. As far as like you'll see them voice their opinion. Like Lucid's made a couple videos talking
yeah.
about the state of the game. Like he did one recently. About
Those
a
two
month
were
ago.
trying like to grow the scene though, not just like
Oh yeah.
voice their opinion. Like they were making content. They were giving like how to get better videos. Ninja was
actually-
just vocal everywhere.
They're actually pushing content. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Lucid kind of
Snake-
does, but he
Snake made
doesn't
that,
really.
That super expensive master class that wasn't needed, but still, like that's cool that he went out of his way to do that.
Oh, Snipe. Yeah, that actually I never took it, but I remember I think it was Dodds McFods
Like,
did a video on it.
Man, it was expensive as hell.
Yeah, but it was like a week or two class, I think.
It was just a session that you gained all the videos and stuff from.
I don't want videos. I want
Dodge
love.
McFods.
Somebody actually made a post about
I
him.
missed Dodd McVods. He hasn't posted a video in a minute.
It's been like over a year, I think. And
I
he's
played
got,
him in
like,
ranked a few
weekly
times and I
videos.
shit on him all the time.
He's about what you
Yeah,
would
I've
expect
done pretty good, I
for
guess.
an
Before.
elite who specializes in torture.
I don't know what happened. He just kind of gave up on Halo. I think Halo's just too dead for him.
I think he quit YouTube in general, which is weird because he was actually kind of big.
Yeah,
like,
he got
they
big
were
fast,
giving him,
but he
like-
made great content though.
They made like was it LVT was like shouting him out like this is probably the best
Yeah.
YouTuber we have.
Like his video, like
Really
playing with
good.
Shyway, that was pretty big.
Yeah, if I could have the time to put in the videos like he did, dude. That dude, I remember talking to him because I wanted to make content. I wouldn't say like that, but like more like production value, and like I had thought about it, and it's just like, dude, there's no way, because that dude, he was putting in 20 hours into like one fucking video. That is just insane to me. Like that's like a whole fucking work week, you know, for myself. So he was really dedicated to the content, man. Like really putting in the fucking work. Like he
Yeah,
took the
but
time to learn how to edit, you know, and all that
A
shit.
lot of the
Like,
time, people they do that and then they get burnt out. Which is
Yeah.
what I think happens. and
Yeah, well,
then
you
they
think-
disappear.
if you look at all his videos, how many did he have? He had a lot. He had a big catalog. He was putting out one a week for a while, for like a few months, and then this was what, like, I think it was last year, wasn't it, when he got kind of big?
Yeah.
He had put out-
during last year, early last year.
Yeah, he had put out a couple early on in Infinite's release at the launch, and those were pretty solid, like, as far as the production value. And then he started banging them out, and I think he said he spent like a whole month or two getting all the gameplay, and then he slowly but surely learned how to like edit it. And you gotta think, if he's doing like 20 hours per, there's no fucking way I would be able to go home. I mean, sorry, work a full shift, which was like for me 9 hours at the time, and then somebody.
Yeah, 9 months ago was the last video.
Yeah, somebody that wants to also compete and like play, and I was also doing weekly challenges, like trying to stay on top of that and like get better at the game, and then I had to work overtime to go to the LANs. Like, there's no fucking way like somebody like me could put that kind of time. Like, I was looking for content that would be like kind of like quick and easy, like, you know, maybe like a nade guide. You know, you could do this like high production, I guess, but like you don't need 20 hours to make a nade guide video. And he was more of like a storyteller though. Like,
Should we try to climb this tower now?
Huge element.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Repair tributes to Craig.
But yeah, it sucks that he's not around. I enjoyed some of the videos he put out. Unfortunately, I don't know if his videos like catered to me particularly, because I think they were aimed more at like plat players than anything, plat and diamonds.
I mean, it was how to hit Onyx with no mechanics.
Yeah. I mean, no, yeah, it was good content. Like hitting on it. It took him, I think, a whole month to hit Onyx like that, though.
I mean, that's pretty quick.
I can't get up there. Holy shit.
Without.
Yeah, I mean, a month, yeah. By yourself. I think he was solo queuing, I believe.
I think he did a little bit with Shyway, but
I think that was like one game, though. Like 1 or 2 games. I don't think it was like an ASA.
Oh, man.
Pretty sure he hit Onyx without Shyway, though, and then he did the video with Shyway after he got noticed.
Yeah, he had a whole series of getting to Onyx without like using mechanics, like actual mechanics.
No jumping, sprinting.
Which is, no, I mean,
That was,
I think there is something to be said about that. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's the hardest thing to do in the world. I just don't think anybody was really thinking about it, like, because you have to play a certain way. Like, you can't jump. Like, if you're not gonna be able to jump, like he did it without jumping too. You gotta realize that. Like, he didn't jump, which is huge. Like, when you can't jump, dude, that's kind of fucking hard, bro. Like, because you gotta, like, to make certain plays, like, you gotta be able to jump on crates and shit. Like let's just take, for instance, like Mangler Pit on fucking Recharge. Like, you can either take the ramp, which is obviously the long route, or you can take the fucking crate. And he was taking the fucking long route and still winning his fights.
Yeah, but the whole point of that series was, it's not necessarily putting yourself in a situation where you needed to do the jumping and everything to get out of where you got to put yourself in. It was like, don't put yourself there was more of the point.
No, yeah, no, I agree. It was more about, like, you can play better. You can play Halo, like, either way. You don't have to be super fast and all this fancy shit. You know, it's more about the decision making and positioning than anything at the end of the day, like, that gets you the win. Like, he was taking his time, like, he was noticing where teammates were spawning, and playing off of that, like, you know, I gotta stay alive here, for instance, and then, like, now I can wait for a second and kind of bait this guy, and then I bait him, and then I get the kill, and then finally I can get the OBJ time. Like, and the way he broke it down was just like, I don't think a lot of people even think like that. So he really put a lot of fucking effort into it, which is something I can't say for a lot of matchmaking kids.
Are you guys coming here so I don't teleport?
Yeah, I'm coming.
it's not a tweet where Spartan's barking back at someone. This is great. This is the
Wait,
Spartan I like.
who is he talking about now?
Some guy that is just starting shit for no reason.
Talking shit about
Like,
what,
Spartan's
cheating?
in the right. Yeah, Spartan's in the right here. Like, he doesn't want him to be upset about this dude. It's just hilarious because it's like Spartan like 2-3 years ago with the back and forth that he would do with people.
That's hilarious. Yeah, poor Spartan. I'm hoping that maybe his appeal.
I hope it's appealing.
I highly doubt it will, though. Just to be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
343 would feel too shameful, to be honest.
Honestly, what do you mean shame? I think.
Like, I don't think they would swallow their pride.
Exactly.
And admit
Yep.
they were wrong.
No, you're right.
Like,
They can't even do that with the fucking game itself. So
I know. Like, they don't do that.
they don't know how to take responsibility for their
I
actions.
appreciate that it was something that is, in my opinion, less significant than what Royal 2 did. The punishment minimum just be the same.
Like
I think we gotta call on a Razorback and take it out on a mission, don't we?
something. Call that bad boy.
Just like, the
I need a.
punishment is way too
Oh, give me.
harsh for
Wait,
the crime
where'd you
committed.
get that sniper at?
Can't you just get one from one of these?
Let me see.
Not yet.
Man, C4, you're on this. Get rid of Koth interface.
Bro, I want it gone. I don't like. I want it fucking gone, bro. Like we were just discussing the last time we played it, which we actually won, which was nice. But whoever spawns fucking lookout literally gets the first fucking hill. Like,
Somebody want to
it's a huge issue.
hang somewhere?
Yeah, just go to the. Wait, I got you. Hold on. What's this shit?
This one, right?
Yeah, that one.
one?
Yeah, that was what I was about to do. Yeah, it just if it's not gonna be in the HCS, it needs to be removed. You know, if it is gonna be in the HCS, that first hill needs to be put somewhere fucking else. Hell, put that motherfucker right in the goddamn sewers, right in the fucking middle.
I mean, yeah, they're about to add 2 more maps that won't be in the HCS, so
I mean, I mean,
at least yet.
just interference, man. I'm just sorry, but King of the Hill is not doing it for me.
Look there,
It's-
the Marines. This must be where they
Look, you can open the
processed
gate.
prisoners
But I think
before
Origin's
sending
gonna be
them
in.
to the
I kind of think they're gonna
Got to
be
get them out of here.
putting that one in. I don't know about Fortress, but Origin's probably gonna be the map. And I got a feeling. I don't know which one do you guys think if they put Origin in, they have to remove a map, right? Which one are they
We're ready
removing?
for Stories to
Coliseum,
go.
right?
What now?
Origins called the Coliseum remake.
Yeah. What'd you say, Beast?
I said I'm ready for Streets to go.
Yeah, but that's not gonna be. They're probably gonna remove a flag map though.
They have to remove a flag map. Which
Yeah.
in all
Oh, yeah, everyone's
honesty,
saying
with the people that
Argyle.
love Forbidden,
No, not
probably-
Argyle. 'Cause Argyle. I'm sorry, it's better than Forbidden, bro.
I like Argyle.
Yeah, it's-
I'm very off and on it, but currently I like it.
You feel that way about Streets, don't you, though?
Yeah, he don't like streets.
I
You
hate
hate Streets.
I like streets. I'm a big
I
fan
like
of streets.
Streets. I love Streets.
Not like. It's probably one of my favorite
I
maps.
could definitely be down to
but
replace Streets, but it has to be a damn good map to replace.
yeah, I like the flow of streets personally, and I liked it for strongholds too. I thought strongholds.
on with someone in
Coliseum's
caution.
how many flag map again? I can't remember. It's in there.
It's that one that had the red and blue side, and it had like
No. I know what the map is. It's like, what was it, 5 flags or 3 flags? I don't remember.
it was. It should have been 3. I'm pretty sure it was 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 3. It's been a while since I played Halo 5.
Then yeah, it would be. I mean, the options are Argyle and Forbidden.
I'm picking up
And
one last
with the
UNSC
style of
map
map it is,
inside
I would
that
definitely
central
just say get rid of
holding structure.
Forbidden.
Under heavy guard.
Forbidden's growing on me, but Argyle just does play better. It's more interesting to watch.
Forbidden. Like I'm not saying. I don't think. It's kind of growing on me. I'll be honest. It's kind of growing on me. I was a big hater,
Now for our friend.
but
I think that
I
closer
don't-
to his cage.
I don't really like the fact that when somebody pulls your flag, I don't really like the spawns on that map. Like you spawn in the very
Actually-
back. You really, it's hard to
switch my
contest it.
opinion.
What? What are you doing?
Pitch go.
Pit? You think Pit
Yeah.
should go? I like Pit.
Yeah. I like Pit too. I absolutely love Pit. It's one of my favorite maps. But it's literally been in every Halo except for 5.
Yeah, you're right.
I think Pit's ran its course for 3 years in. It would
like
have been
Pit's
in for
player
2.5
more than
years. I
Pit's
think
flag.
Pit being swapped out would be good.
Yeah, Dragon still says he still hates Forbidden. Yeah. Yeah, and you're right about that too,
hit or
Dragon. But
miss,
them
but-
not swallowing their pride.
I like
But
Forbidden.
I think my biggest ones would be Pit and Forbidden. Like Pit for different reasons though. For Forbidden, it's
I think-
not a bad map. It's just it's been here for ages.
I just don't like when things on Forbidden are going bad. I just don't know if I'm having fun. You know, like, and when things are going good, it's like it's not like it's fun, but it's not like real fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did our Razorback get the store?
And
Or you drop it in mode entirely and you just put that in as another option.
I don't know what.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to just like having more
Losing
CTF
Koth
maps.
interference and just putting in CTF Coliseum.
I mean, that'd be fun too. I don't know if they.
CTF less of a Koth, I guess.
We got Koth on live fire, recharge.
There's also nothing bad about just having another map and rotate map.
We
and
have
mode in
it
rotation.
on Solitude, or they could remove a Slayer and put in another
You could remove a
CTF
Slayer,
map.
that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, because like people don't like Slayer. I'm not.
If you're just Solitude.
I'm a big advocate. I'm gonna be honest. I was a big advocate for like keeping Bazaar and Catalyst in. I liked. I know people had their problems with Bazaar, but Bazaar was like. Bazaar was actually, I don't know. I think it was a fun map personally. I didn't have a huge issue with it. Yeah, it was hard to play.
I think they share the popular opinion that it
my game just froze.
It wasn't hard to play, it just played terribly.
Oh, no, it's worse. Thank God. Sheesh. Yeah, it was.
With our recording, I couldn't tell you why, but everyone felt like it played terribly. It didn't feel.
I just don't think people know how to play it. I think that came down to it. It was one of the maps where like you have to be like very methodical about how you push. You can't just like fly in their base and try to get a flag pool. It doesn't work that way.
Just ran up and stuck us.
Like on it reminds me a lot of like how kind of like Argyle plays because you have to like slay like 2 to 3 times to get the flag
It's actually
pool.
just an inverted pit. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed that.
Yeah, you're kind of right.
Inverted
Yeah.
pit?
Oh,
It's bizarre. It's just pit torn inside out.
hold on, where's that? Did our fucking Razorback blow up?
Yeah, quick.
The big doors.
God damn it! I just got a sniper rifle for that achievement. Fuck. Hold on, what
All
was the
they had was a
achievement?
layer of verticality to the pit with the guard.
Yeah, let me see. What was that achievement?
No, bring back Onslaught and Amplified. There you go. Problem solved.
I don't know what any of the achievements.
Oh, yeah, in co-op, splatter 50 enemies while riding in a vehicle with another player. That's easy. Kill 50 players while riding a mongoose with another player. Easy. Kill 5 enemies with a sniper rifle from a vehicle, and I have that in my hand. And kill 5 enemies with the gravity hammer. Those are easy ones. Let's get the fuck. Let's
Wait,
get this.
gravity hammer?
Yeah,
What
like
do I gotta do with that?
kill 5 enemies while you're in a
While
vehicle.
Okay, I
another
have
player.
a hammer if someone can.
Where'd y'all go? Y'all left me.
I'm going to the fob.
Did somebody have a mongoose? Because I saw one.
Is that the blue
Yeah, I
mark?
drove it up a mountain and it got stuck.
Aw, that was the achievement right there. We need to go. Oh, we can also answer all
We're
the.
that waypoint, aren't we?
I guess. Answer all the distress
No, we gotta go to
calls.
this one.
That one. Mongoose.
I just like getting all the fobs so we can fast travel.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to continue the campaign, I'm down with that. But I think as far as the podcast goes, what do y'all think? Like,
Do we want
end
to
it?
talk about Roster Mania at all?
Oh,
or we just-
yeah. Let's talk
well,
about
We
it.
just
Yeah,
have
yeah.
breaking news of Mick wins.
Okay, we had
Yeah.
Mick win. All right, let's talk about it. So we had Mick win. Apparently, I don't know the story behind that. I have to get on Twitter in a bit.
There's so far I have seen nothing story-wise. It just sounds like. I mean, obviously people are thinking complexity. I don't see that, but
I think Collect went to Complexity, right? Because he also left Proton.
Yeah, he left Proton.
Or got
Then-
dropped. I don't know the
I think
situation.
he got
Obviously-
dropped for Cherish.
Obviously, Spartan got dropped from Complexity. Well, he
Yeah,
got
I don't
he
know.
got
There has to
terminated.
be-
Really, to be honest.
What the hell is
He was
wrong with
terminated.
Collect?
Yeah, he got
I wanna
terminated.
know.
He didn't get
He
dropped.
cannot stay on a roster to save his life.
Who Collect?
I'm
He's
very-
bro. He's collecting them jerseys, dog. I'm told you.
I'm just curious to see what Native is gonna do. Like, I want to see who Native picks up because, as we were discussing, Mick Wynn was sort of the issue. So
I don't know. I think it's his playstyle. Like
All
he
these guys
hasn't.
are fucking camo.
I don't think his playstyle like necessarily works for what they're trying to do against these other teams because those teams are so fast paced and like just very great with their teamwork. But yeah, let's see who else got dropped.
Well, Descendant retired.
Did he?
Retired?
He retired?
Well, he's gone. He left Complexity.
Yeah, he said he was unrestricted free agent last time I saw.
Atticus
and
and,
then-
Studs
also-
retired.
Oh, that's right. And then I also heard that Rain is back on Complexity.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been scrimming and playing. He's actually playing in the tournament today in Forja with that team with King Nick and Huss.
And then Proton's playing with Cherish. So yeah, I guess they're banking that Druck is going to be able to keep playing. I'm
he's not on the
surprised.
team anymore either.
Well, they're still looking for someone for Passion United.
Hey, Fulcrum, can you drive me so I can get some kills with the snipe?
They're looking for 2.
And
Yeah,
Splatter.
It's an Asian or a team of 2.
Yeah, both Atticus and Scuds retired.
Here, drop it for
so
me.
They just need
I got a snipe. I need to kill some people for that shit.
just
And then I'll give you the snipe.
to be able to find people.
We
I got-
should both get it.
Yeah, you're right. We should actually, and we need to splatter enemies too. Forgot how
Go
many.
get Proton Squad.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, let's see who they picked up. Cherished on Proton for as far as we know right now.
Yeah, that's who they're playing with.
So Dragon's saying that he's swapping. Mikwen's swapping teams, but he's not confirmed yet. So it doesn't look like he's. Oh, I got that. Nice. I can't aim at this one.
It's gonna be funny when it's
Turn a little bit.
It's, neglected for some reason.
Right there. Oh no, stop. Boom. 3. I'm just trying to get these
I don't know, I've never
skills.
been in here.
3.
Normally, when you go in these things, it's invisible. You come to kills you.
Oh, but he also said Midwin said he'll still be around here for the support, hoping to bring the stuff out for me for this special spread.
Oh.
So, one more team and it's done.
I wonder who he's gonna team with.
Sounds like a possible retirement.
I just don't think that squad. I never thought APG was gonna be the guy that was gonna bring him success.
Make a new squad, yeah.
Yeah, APG is more of like he's like a damage dealer / support player. Like he does a lot of damage. Like he wasn't obviously a formal, but like return to fire team. We need to get closer to them.
I want to get up Town Mountain without and keep our mongoose.
Yeah, hold on, we're coming to you.
Cause I gotta get like 3 more kills with this hammer.
I need 3 more with the snipe. But yeah, I don't. You know, let's see. Who else was getting dropped?
Yeah, I don't see a lot of the stuff on Twitter.
Sparty.
I can't remember. Yeah, Sparty, obviously. He's gonna be a full-time streamer now and a PC optimizer. Oh, I don't know if I can kill this guy with the snipe. I don't want to waste my bullets on a ghost.
Yeah, what the fuck are we doing?
I don't know, but y'all been climbing this mountain forever. And
Me and Quick are falling off the damn mountain.
yeah, we should probably go where some enemies are.
Oh no.
I don't like the terrain in the campaign. It's just too much for
Yeah,
vehicles.
let's go somewhere where we can actually beat this challenge. Fuck Proton Squad.
Boo! Damn. Nice driving there. But yeah, roster mania. I think what does that about wrap it up? Like, as far as we got to talk about. Like, I mean,
I can't think of anybody else.
I don't.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
imagine
don't- I
Cloud
can't
9 will
keep
stick
looking up.
together. I imagine Into the Breach will stick together.
Oh, don't go off that cliff.
I mean, we knew Native needed to change. Do we know anyone have an idea who they're grabbing?
Maybe Descendant.
Could be.
That would not be a good move.
I don't think. I'll be honest. I think Descendant only works on a fast-paced team. I don't think. Oh, I can't hit this guy.
But that's the kind of almost exactly what Native needs.
Who else is on it again? Native is APG,
Watch this
Barcode,
stick.
Gilgit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tapping buttons?
Dude, I can't hit this guy.
Tapping buttons doesn't like APG. Log here.
Let me hit him. He didn't die? Where's he at, dude? Stop going camo, you bitch.
Leaving it.
Yeah, fuck. No.
Oh,
I thought we were going off the world. Fuck that elite. I need grunts to shoot. They're easier.
No. Guy's too big.
But yeah, I wonder how Cherish is gonna play on Proton. Do we think complexity is gonna be beefed up? You know, now that they got rain back.
You get it?
I don't think so.
Hold on. Oh, we need more kills. I need. Wait, what's this one
Hey, I got
My
one.
hammer's
for?
out
Okay,
of
I
gravity.
just need like 3 more kills with this snipe.
Here, oh, I got a sniper rifle. Let's trade here, Pete.
It's out of gravity.
Yeah, we need 3 more. We
I
need.
just got the achievement for the gravity hammer.
Yep,
Hold on, let me check. I don't think it pops up for me.
probably not. I got it too.
Oh, did we all get it?
Yeah, we
from me?
all get it when we do
Yeah,
it.
we all
Okay.
get it.
That's cool.
That's the cool thing. If like we go in here and play campaign together, we're gonna get all the achievements, like including like the
Yeah,
audio.
we gotta
logs.
get mongoose splatters.
Just sniping, man. You guys. We need splatters in
I'm
general. I
just gonna
think.
go find somebody.
Oh, we need kill.
The dragon
What
settings.
happened
Looks like
there?
the
Let me
one
s-
chose to leave.
Let me
There's a
see.
lag spike.
We need kill 100 enemies while riding in air vehicles. Splatter 50 enemies while riding with another player. Kill 50 enemies while riding a mongoose. So you just while riding the mongoose. So like those 5 counted towards that. And then what's the other easy ones we can do?
God, fucking vehicles suck in this game.
Those are like the easiest ones, I think. We just need an air vehicle if we're going to do that one, but I don't know if we're going to get one of those. Let's see. What's the air vehicle like?
Banshee?
We have to have we got to do it in a. It says while riding with other players though. How does that work?
I can't stand the mongoose in this game, dude.
No, I think it's just this map, man.
No, that's fine.
But I think that wraps up the podcast, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think so. I know I'll be live tomorrow for the Open.
Yep, I'll be
We're
live.
playing in that.
Oh, okay, hold on, I got you.
Yeah, we'll see if I wake up early enough to.
I got to get signed up. Yeah, we're gonna be in the Open tomorrow, so come watch all of our streams. Quick fuse. On what the fuck just happened?
Where are you guys going?
I just got killed randomly. Oh, well, we need a new vehicle because
You got teleported to us. Oh, we can't get through this thing, can we?
No.
I just need to get 3 kills with the snipe. Yeah, but we'll be live tomorrow. I'll be live on Legend C4. I'm sure Mr. Beast will be streaming as well.
Yeah, for me, if I'm streaming, it'll just depend on if I can get my stream ready, because I'm just gonna be crawling out of bed.
Yeah. But yeah, stay tuned. We'll be getting this uploaded on YouTube. And for you guys to watch it back, if you're watching on YouTube, appreciate you being here. And make sure you subscribe and follow all that good stuff. And we'll be back for another episode and a later date to be announced. So appreciate everybody that's been here. Native Dragon, appreciate you giving me the Miquelin native info, being in the chat. And all right, guys, y'all be good. And this is Mythic.
Me and Quick just fell through the map.
This is Mythic Gaming out. And yeah, peace.